All right, hey everybody, we are back, and this one kicking it off right off the bat. We have a new Nightfall Essentials package for the GMC Canyon. This is different than the Nightfall package. It is a Essentials package. So let's take a look at this. 2026, no major mechanical platform changes are expected. The truck is basically the same, but it is offering a new appearance package, bringing a darker look to the midsize truck now with photos available of the Canyon equipped with the package. Here it is right here. You can see it kind of blacked out. It's called the Nightfall package. The wheels. This is a pretty sweet looking truck. I'm not gonna lie. This is dang sexy, and I love the wheels that we're seeing on this setup here. I don't know if those wheels are the standard ones for the Canyon or not, but looks good. Let's see what it says. Nope, those are specific to this. It says dubbed the Nightfall Essential Package. There we go. Nightfall Essentials package and tagged with RPO code PDJ if you want to order it or you want to look it up. The new aesthetics package is available exclusively for the off-road ready Canyon AT4 trim level. The new Nightfall Edition Essentials package includes the following content. You get 275/60/20s. So you're getting those 20-inch tires, 20-inch machine-faced wheels with dark pockets. You're getting the black badge and a blacked-out GMC emblem. So it's basically a tire and wheel package and some blackout, but I think it looks really good. Look at how nice that looks on this truck. I think the package is fantastic. Put it all together, and these additions lend a 2026 Canyon a subtle, stealthy, inspired look, which may appeal to buyers seeking premium style matched with off-road oriented trim level. The optional package is priced at $12.95. Think about how good that is. Let's put that into perspective. $1,295 and you get wheels, tires, and blacked out emblems and setup on this. Okay, for $1,295. Toyota charges you $1,600 just to get Nitto tires on them. Toyota charges you $3,000 to put different wheels on. They charge you $5,000 for wheels and tires. Okay, they charge you $1,200 for blackout badging. Okay, this whole package right here from Canyon, from GMC, which is a high-end. This is in Colorado. Okay, same thing, but you see what I'm getting at here. We're talking GMC trucks, high-end trucks. $1,295. Very nice. It's also worth noting that the new Nightfall's Essential package differs from the Nightfall Edition package, which was PDI. That's the code for it, which launched in 2025 model years. The more expensive Nightfall Edition package adds many more features than this Essentials package. You're also getting rocker panel protection, bed-mounted spare sports bar. Otherwise, the Nightfall Essential package offers the same basic content. Here's the differences right here. This is the Nightfall package in orange, the edition, the full edition, where you get the sport bar in here and that kind of stuff. Here's the Essentials, cutting some of that out. I love the Essentials package for $2,500 or for $1,295 versus this one that I think was $5,000 or something like that. So that new Nightfall Essential package for $1,295 going to be a huge seller. That is just super sexy. That looks so good on this truck. Love it, love it, love it. Moving on from there, Ford. This one's Mustang related, but it does tell us stuff interesting real quick. But Ford tells 105,000 Mustang drivers to sit tight until 2026 for a recall repair. Company is aware of water leaks, but closed the original investigation without issuing a recall. This is for the headlights. Ford is recalling over 105,000 Mustangs that can leak and experience lighting issues. The automaker knew about the problem, verified it, but closed the investigation. No repair is currently available. A fix is expected in the first quarter of next year. Ford recalled these trucks over water intrusion that can knock out some exterior lights. This means the company has recalled a staggering 1.25 million vehicles in the past 5 days for separate issues, including nearly 500,000 SUVs for a brake fluid leak. The latest problem impacts the 24 and 25 Mustang. Government says water may enter the body control module and cause loss of communication between exterior lighting. This can prevent the license plate lights, side markers, and tail lights from illuminating. And so apparently this Ford doesn't think it's that big of a deal if your taillights go out going down the road, and you'll never know they're out, but now your taillights are out and somebody's going to crash into you. But they wouldn't recall it. Ford originally noticed the problem in April, found a development team that came across it with the headlights. The automaker opened an investigation, found an increasing number of claims warning or alleging that interior-exterior lighting and battery drains concern from water intrusion. Company also found leaks at multiple locations due to improper use of sealer. Despite the fact the Mustangs were getting soaked and causing issues and electrical problems, Ford closed their original investigation, and that's as ridiculous as it sounds, but the company argued the vehicles meet safety standards and there was a low occurrence rate of water intrusion. In effect, only a few cars had leaks, so they felt containment was good enough. There you go. Doesn't sound like quality is job one. I'm not even going to get into this anymore. It just keeps going. I was going to, but we're just wasting time, and I got more important stuff to get to. But anyway, if you have one of these, owner notifications will come out in September. There is no fix at the moment. However, one expected first quarter. Second letter will follow if that remedy becomes available. To address the issue, dealers will inspect and seal body seams as necessary. They're going to put some silicone on. It's what they're going to do for you. They will also inspect and examine the body control module for corrosion and replace it if needed. But there you go, another Band-Aid hack fix by Ford. Moving on from there, what credit score do you need to buy a car today? This is what you need for this time of year. Some dealerships advertise to lend you money even if you have no credit. However, the truth is that you need good credit with scores around 660 or higher if you want to qualify for a car loan from a reputable lender. Here's an example of some rates. If you are, if you got an 800 credit score, you get 5.75 your monthly payment and your interest. You can look at this and see. If you're a 650 credit score, you're going up a few points. It's going to cost you more money, and here's your difference in interest that you're paying. If you're 575, you're looking at a 12% rate. That's double the interest rate over your 800 score buyer, and you can see how much more you're paying, more than double in interest. So you can kind of see what's going on here. But they give you some points on here. They say there is no set minimum credit score you need to be approved for a car loan. With that said, having higher scores will make it easier to avoid predatory lenders and get approved for low interest rates when available. Such a shame that predatory lending is a problem, that predatory anything is a problem, and yet we deal with it every day in businesses that the government knows about and the government lets them get away with it. According to Experian, you can potentially be approved for a deep subprime loan if your scores are 500 or lower. However, the average interest rate on these is over 15% in new car loans and over 21% for used. Remember, used cars are not your friend if you don't have very good credit, because they do rip you off. These guys are loan sharks, and again, the predatory lending tactics, they are going to come after you with everything they got. If you are under 760 and you are trying to buy a used car, you better be paying attention on your interest rates, because they're going to screw you over really bad. Where new cars will probably give you a much better rate, especially in that category. That's that danger zone for people that are going to experience this the most. Prime rate, you'll need a score. For prime rates, you'll need a score above 660. Most lenders will approve you for a car loan with that score that high, but to be offered the lowest rates available, your score will generally need to be above 780. These are the new standards for the new world that we live in here and where they are. They give you some ideas to reduce some credit card debt, avoid score killers, don't get new debt, don't close your debt accounts. Closing credit card loans can cause your credit score to drop. It's a great idea to pay them off early, but if you do, be sure to leave the accounts open. They go on, what is a good score to buy a car? The higher your credit score, the better, but 660 will get you approved most of the time. So can you get a car with a 600? You can, but you'll likely have to pay ultra high interest rates. If you're scored below 600, considering saving up a larger down payment or getting a cosigner. There you go, some little tips, but this is the reality today and where we're coming in at. But I do find it interesting how low they're letting us get into these things now. We're 660, as they said right here off the bat, that 660 or higher, you'll need good credit of 660 or higher. Pretty interesting how this pans out. So questions, comments, anything you got, put them below. Thanks for watching.